Hey everyone, welcome back to All Stories Spiritual. Today, we begin a new series where we dive into the timeless parables and sacred tales shared by great souls from the world of spirituality. Simple stories with deep spiritual truths, meant to awaken, inspire, and guide. Let's begin. A devotee once asked Sri Ramakrishna, Sir, if a wicked man is about to do harm, or actually does so, should we remain silent? The master replied, A man living in society should appear to show some tamas, a kind of firmness or toughness, to protect himself from evil minded people. But he must never harm anyone preemptively, even if he suspects harm may come his way. Then the master began to tell a story. Some cowherd boys used to tend their cows in a meadow where a terrible poisonous snake lived. Everyone was on the alert for fear of it. One day, a brahmachari was passing through the meadow. The boys ran to him and said, Revered sir, please don't go that way. A venomous snake lives over there. What of it, my good children? Said the brahmachari. I am not afraid of the snake. I know some mantras. So saying, he continued on his way across the meadow. But the cowherd boys, being afraid, did not accompany him. In the meantime, the snake moved swiftly toward him, with its hood raised. As soon as it came near, the brahmachari recited a mantra, and the snake lay at his feet like an earthworm. The brahmachari said, Look here, why do you go about doing harm? Come, I will give you a holy word. By repeating it, you will learn to love God. Ultimately, you will realize Him and also get rid of your violent nature. Saying this, he taught the snake a holy word and initiated it into spiritual life. The snake bowed before the teacher and asked, Revered sir, how shall I practice spiritual discipline? Repeat that sacred word, said the teacher, and do no harm to anybody. As he was about to depart, the brahmachari said, I shall see you again. Some days passed, and the cowherd boys noticed that the snake no longer bit anyone. They threw stones at it, but it showed no anger. It behaved as if it were an earthworm. One day, one of the boys came close, caught it by the tail, and whirling it round and round, dashed it again and again on the ground before throwing it away. The snake vomited blood and became unconscious. It was stunned and could not move. Thinking it dead, the boys went their way. Late at night, the snake regained consciousness. Slowly and with great difficulty, it dragged itself into its hole. Its bones were broken and it could scarcely move. Many days passed. The snake became a mere skeleton covered with skin. Now and then, at night, it would come out in search of food. For fear of the boys, it would not leave its hole during the daytime. Since receiving the sacred word from the teacher, it had given up harming others. It sustained its life on dirt, leaves, or fruit that had dropped from trees. About a year later, the brahmachari came that way again and asked after the snake. The cowherd boys told him that it was dead, but he couldn't believe them. He knew that the snake would not die before attaining the fruit of the holy word with which it had been initiated. He made his way to the place and, searching here and there, called the snake by the name he had given it. Hearing the Guru's voice, it came out of its hole and bowed before him with great reverence. How are you? Asked the brahmachari. I am well, sir, replied the snake. But, the teacher asked, why are you so thin? The snake replied, Revered sir, you ordered me not to harm anybody, so I have been living only on leaves and fruit. Perhaps that has made me thinner. The snake had developed the quality of sattva. It could not be angry with anyone. It had totally forgotten that the cowherd boys had almost killed it. The brahmachari said. It can't be the mere want of food that has reduced you to this state. There must be some other reason. Think a little. Then the snake remembered that the boys had dashed it against the ground. It said, Yes, revered sir, now I remember. One year the boys violently dashed me to the ground. They are ignorant after all. They didn't realize what a great change had come over my mind. How could they know I wouldn't bite or harm anyone? The brahmachari exclaimed. What a shame! You are such a fool! You don't know how to protect yourself. I asked you not to bite, but I didn't forbid you to hiss. Why didn't you scare them away by hissing? So, you should hiss at bad people to scare them away so they don't hurt you, but never bite or harm them. We should never hurt anyone. Thank you for watching. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. Share your honest feedback in the comments below. It really helps us grow and bring you better stories. If this story resonated with you or gave you something meaningful to reflect on, please support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It means a lot and helps us continue sharing these spiritual journeys with you. Until the next story, may your thoughts be pure, your heart steady, and your soul ever drawn to the divine within. Peace, peace, peace.